Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak has showcased his fair share of bizarre on-set behavior during the course of his 40-plus-year career. Viewers have witnessed the TV personality wrestle a player into a chokehold, ask a contestant to take off their shirt, and carry out a number of other outlandish activities while performing his hosting duties. Recently, Pat, 76, mocked a winner who solved a tricky puzzle in record time during a Wheel of Fortune fan-favorite episode. Annoyed host. Returning contestant Emil got a taste of Pat's snippy side after he did something rare in the bonus round. Emil beat out his competitors, John and Melinda, near the end of the game, scoring $20,500, which moved him forward to the last round. Pat informed Emil that he would place a $1 million cash prize card on the game's legendary wheel. The 76-year-old host asked Emil to choose his last puzzle category. Emil chose phrase. Pat then led the player to the wheel to have him spin it. Had the wheel stopped on $1 million wedge, Emil would have bypassed the last round and automatically won the prize. However, the wheel skipped over the $1 million wedge, instead stopping on the one that contained the letters provided by the show to kickstart the last puzzle. Those letters given were the standard ones, R, S, T, L, N, and E. In true Wheel of Fortune fashion, Emil had to choose 3 consonants and a vowel. He picked consonants B, H, D, and the vowel I. After Pat's co-host Vanna White, 66, put all the letters on the board, the correct answer became completely clear to Emil. Right before Emil went to solve it, Pat had mentioned that the puzzle looked difficult in his eyesight. It took him less than 3 seconds to solve the phrase, which was work out the kinks, even though Pat gave him 10 seconds to do so. As the audience gave Emil a loud cheer, Pat shook his head in pure disbelief. He raised his hand to calm the audience members, who thunderously applauded Emil's accomplishment. Pat then shared what he felt about Emil's moment, admitting that the contestant was starting to get on his nerves due to him having a noticeable winning streak. Emil ended up taking home $60,500 and a new car. WrestleMania. Back in March, Pat attempted to wrestle contestant Fred Jackson to the ground after he got every puzzle correct and also won the bonus round. The drama teacher, who dressed the part for the Hawaii-themed Wheel of Fortune episode, revealed his wrestling prowess early on. At the beginning of the game show, Fred shared he's a bar trivia host and also an amateur wrestler. He dished that he even met his girlfriend in a wrestling class with Pat and flexed his skills by impressively solving every single puzzle. Fred had the highest score by the end in a blowout, and upon dismissing the other contestants, Pat hilariously sounded like he was actually looking for a smackdown. "You brute," Pat said. "You want me to body slam him for you?" "I can do that," Pat said as he brought Fred to the bonus round. Fred then selected from the 3 categories for the special extra round and upon returning from the commercial, waved hi to his dad on the sideline. The 4-word puzzle was nothing Fred couldn't take down, as on his 3rd guess he correctly guessed. "His mind is wandering." "There you go," Pat announced, landing him another $40 K. A clean sweep, $75,000. The host declared as the contestant, between showing off his muscles, emotionally hugged his dad. Then, as Fred was celebrating and literally flexing, Pat rushed over and put his arm around the contestant's back trying to suplex him. Pat then put the player into what looked like an attempt at a chokehold as his dad stood by and the audience gasped. Pat was not able to tackle the player to the ground. The show then cut to commercial break.